welcome back to my channel. This is Shawnda back for another video. Now in this video today, this is kind of a new series that I'm starting on my channel, and this is called Nobody Asked Me. And that is because I've been waiting for strawberry letters, haven't gotten any in quite a few months, and so I still want to do them. People keep asking me, where are they? Write me. If you have a love or relationship issue that you want somebody to give their 2 cents on, be sure to send me an email to itscoachshawn@gmail.com. That's itscoachshawn, SHAWN@gmail.com. Haven't gotten any letters in a while, but there's always some foolishness, and I found myself on messy TikTok, and I'm going to be talking about different things and different videos that I've seen on there. But until I get some strawberry letters, you're going to get some of these, and this is called Nobody Asked Me, okay? So in this particular video, I saw a TikTok from a woman who had been married for quite a few years, and she kind of fits into the whole Bob the Builder category. We're going to talk about that in just a minute, how sometimes it can be a negative if you do too much in a marriage, in a relationship. I know it sounds crazy, but once you hear her story, you'll understand more what I'm talking about. But anyway, if you like love and relationship videos like this one, if you like dating advice, luxury unboxings, try on hauls, you'll love my channel. So hit that red subscribe button, and also be sure to tap that little bell. That way you'll be notified every single time I upload a video. Now we're going to jump right into it. I'm going to play her TikTok, and then we're going to talk all about it. So here it goes.
So my husband came home last night and told me that he was unhappy and that he needed a break. This is the same husband who I met 26 years ago when I was 16. We got married in our early 20s. We have a 10-year-old. He's never worked a day in his life. 6 years ago, he decided he wanted to be a pilot. Never flown a plane, but whatever. And I was like, yeah, great, sure. But that's kind of expensive. So I started another business to pay for it. And I literally worked that business and my job and took care of, at that point, a toddler, so that he could go to college, get his 4-year degree, and then get his aviation degree. And then he needed 1,000 hours to fly, because that's what the FAA requires before you get a job. And then COVID happened, and he couldn't become a flight instructor because everything shut down. So I bought a plane. Yep, $75,000 of cash that my business made. And he hasn't washed a floor or done a dish or taken our son to school or back or done anything but fly his plane. And now he's 50 hours away from his 1,000 hours, and he's unhappy and needs a break.
So as you guys could see from this video, this woman spent her entire marriage, her entire relationship being everything for him, taking care of all the details of this relationship, literally being in the whole thing by herself, taking on all the physical, financial, and emotional labor of a relationship. She's never required anything of him. When you don't require anything of a man, you never get it. You never get it. She said he never had a job. How is it possible that he married you and had children with you and was with you for all these years, and you let this man get away with never having a job? And not even, it's not like he didn't have a job and he was a house husband, or he was like, you know, Mr. Mom at home, but she said he never even did so much as picking up the child from school. It sounds to me like as soon as this man got to a point where he was on his feet, or he thought he was about to be on his feet, now he's ready to let her go. But he's already used her up, used up all her resources, her time, her energy, her body, her youth. He's taken it all. See, sometimes when you do too much for a man, they eventually grow to resent you. And it's crazy. It's like she was paying his tuition for him to get in flight school, even bought this man a $75,000 plane. And the same money that she used for that is the same money that it sounds like he grew to resent. Because he didn't have the money. And because he wasn't in the position. I feel like sometimes women think that if you do enough for a man, he'll be so grateful that he'll be with you. He'll be so grateful that he won't leave. And sometimes the exact opposite is what happens. He resents you for all that you had to do for him. And he wants to go someplace else and be the provider for another woman who needs him to provide, who never saw him struggle, who never saw him, quote unquote, down bad. He's going to go and be the kind of husband that she always wanted him to be for another woman who requires it. The less you require, the less you get. And it's like, I understand if your man is down on his luck and he needs you to help him for a season. But it's another thing when a man is expecting you to do everything. And the thing about it is, I understand that she's sad because the relationship is ending. She's sad because she thought they were happy together. She's sad because, you know, she doesn't want her marriage to end, doesn't want her child to be in a single parent home or anything like that. But at the same time, she's going to realize, I feel like, when she leaves, that she was doing everything anyway. You can't miss what you never had. See, that's the thing that some men don't seem to understand. Once a woman realizes that her life would actually be better without you because you're behaving like another child that she has to raise, she's going to be happier. He knew that he wanted to be out a long time ago, but because there's no way that happens to be this much of a coincidence. As soon as you get everything that you ever wanted, as soon as you get on your feet, now you're unhappy. As soon as I spent my $75,000 to buy you a plane, paid for you to go to flight school, paid for you to get literally supporting the entire family, the rent, the mortgage, everything. She has done everything for him and it wasn't enough. So my point is, don't think that you're going to do all these things and that's going to earn you anything, earn you loyalty. I talked about the story a long time ago, watching this episode of Cheaters, where this man actually, you know, he's cheating. He's out with another woman at McDonald's and the Cheaters van pulls up, woman hops out, starts eating the girl's French fries, and she says, because I paid for it. Goes outside, snatches the shirt off the man's back because she said she paid for it. And she was like, I paid your way through school and all that. And he was like, you know what? Thank you. Thank you? Like, she wanted more than a thank you. She thought that all the money that she spent, the sacrifice that she made, she thought that had earned her a man. She thought it had earned her loyalty. And my point in this video is letting you know that you won't do that. You don't have to sacrifice your money and your time and do all these things to try to make a man stay. If he doesn't want to stay, he won't. And there's not enough nice deeds you can do. There's not enough money that you can spend that will make him want to stay. You don't have to be a Bob or Barbara the Builder to make a man stay. At some point, he has to stand on his own 2 feet. He will never be happy in that relationship if he never has to get to feel like he's a man. You're going to have to let him figure some things out. But she's never done that. She's been in the mommy role. And it's hard to be attracted to someone when they're acting like a parent. And it's hard to be attracted to someone when they're acting like a child. And I think that's where they both hit this disconnect. She was mothering him and he was acting like a child to her. And she had more patience for it than he did. But eventually he outgrew it. I bet the next woman that he gets with is going to require more of him. And even though he may like what she did for him, he grew to resent her for it. Anyway, that's what I want to talk about in this video. I want you guys to let me know in the comment section below, have you ever been in a situation where you provided for a man, you helped him get on his feet, you let him use your car, you let him borrow money, you let him stay with you, and as soon as that man got on his feet, he was out? Did you ever feel like you did too much for him? Have you ever seen it happen to somebody that you know? I want to talk about the idea of being a Bob or a Barbara the Builder and how it can sometimes have a negative effect if a man never has to stand on his own 2 feet and make it on his own. All right, that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to thumbs up if you did. And if you want to hear more of my thoughts and opinions on life and love, consider purchasing one of my books. I've written 3. First one's called The Dating Game, How to Find Yourself While Looking for Mr. Right. Second book, Breaking the Man Code, The Key to Unlocking His Heart. And my 3rd book, Getting Unstuck, How to Create the Life You've Always Wanted to Live. They're all available on Amazon, Kindle, BarnesandNoble.com. I'll be sure to link all 3 of my books below so you guys can check them out. And that is pretty much it. I love you guys, and I will see you all in the next video. Till next time, later divas and dudes. This is Honey.